chasing a lizard.
Really? A cat chasing a lizard? Well, I'll tell you, when I went to Louisiana, the mosquitoes loved me. And they just flocked on my skin, and I got mosquito bites, and I was scratching and scratching and scratching. But I learned to love spiders because they catch mosquitoes. Yes. And I learned to love lizards because
They eat spiders?
they eat mosquitoes.
What?
Yeah, yeah. So I learned to love lizards.
Frogs eat spiders.
But do mosquitoes bite you too?
No frogs.
Frogs.
I have a lot of mosquitoes on my back.
I
love frogs.
Is that right?
Tell everybody your bug bite on your back.
No, it's okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That's probably right.
So I want to tell you about when your parents were children. When your parents were children. So your parents, the more children, when Hannah, your mama, was a little girl, and you three, when Dan, your daddy, was a little boy, and they came to visit us in our house in Alexandria. And we love to have them come visit. You know how you like to come visit Marmy and Papa G? And I love seeing how much fun you have when you come. But when they came to visit us, we had a great time. In our house, we had stairs. We had 3 little stairs, and then a landing, and then about 12 stairs for the rest of it. And they used to get on things like cardboard bricks. Does anybody know what that is? You know, that you build with?
Yeah.
And sit on them and slide down the steps and bumpity bump. And does anybody know what a banister is?
No.
It's a thin piece of wood that you hold on to when you go downstairs.
Oh yeah.
You know, well, in our house we didn't have a banister. We had this wide, it was like a ledge that you would hold on to. And it was short for the 3 steps, and then it was long for the 12 steps. And they used to slide down the banister, sit on it, and slide down on this wide banister. But you have to be careful because you could get a splinter in your back.
Get a hood in your bottom.
So they would slide down, and then you could sit on that ledge and watch the TV when you were down in the family room. And then when we would go outside, we like to turn on the sprinkler and run and play in the sprinkler. Have you done that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how much fun they had. But can you picture your parents as little kids like you?
Yeah.
You've seen pictures, but is it hard to think and imagine that they were like you? And another thing we had was a big round tube that made out of canvas, and you could fold it up to store it. And I think y'all have one too that you crawl into. Do you have
Like
one?
a tunnel.
Like a tunnel.
Play tunnel.
Do we have a tunnel?
You do? Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Well, we had one, and we put it in the front yard, and they loved playing in that. Yeah.
Like.
What? Do y'all have a tunnel?
He said, who did we give it to?
You gave it away?
It's true.
Actually, it's for some kind of animal. Did
Yeah, the zoo.
Did you prop it up on something and then put the hose in it and then
Did I what? With the hose and the sprinkler?
like the hose and the thing
Did we get each other wet? You mean like that?
and it like
With the tube.
a water slide.
It was Georgia, it was a different activity. We didn't really use the tunnel with the
Well, we
hose.
didn't use the tunnel with the water. No, and we didn't have a water slide.
I have water slide too.
You did? You do?
We have a pool and it has a water slide and it's like near our house.
You are so lucky. You are so lucky you had that. Well, I love
And the first time we got in our new house, we asked Dad if we could get in it. He said, "Yeah, get your bathing suit on and we'll go."
Wow.
So does that mean you moved into your new house in the summertime?
In the fall? And who here knows how to swim? 1, 2,
I know.
3,
I know.
4, 5. 5 out of 6. Pretty good. Well, when I was a teenager, I liked to teach little children how to swim at the Y. That was my favorite summer job. And then when I was older, when I was in college, I was a camp counselor, and I taught older kids how to swim in this cold river water in North Carolina. I couldn't help it. I couldn't control it. It wasn't a swimming pool. It was a river.
Was it a lake? Was it like a spring-fed lake?
Yeah, but it was really a river, and
Wow.
you know, that's where we swam, and it was freezing cold. Did I turn into icicles? No. But that was one of my favorite summer jobs, to teach kids how to swim. So if anybody needs any lessons, call me.
You would still do that? No. I said, would you still do that?
Would you still do
Oh,
that?
would I still teach? Yes, I would. Still, I would be happy to
Three
teach
little more
anybody.
kids need to learn how to swim, so
I would be happy to
employ
teach
you.
anybody who wants to learn to swim.
I can do a triple underwater front flip.
You can do underwater.
1, 2, or 3. I don't know. Maybe
it's very slow.
Oh, seconds underwater.
I can dive. Oh, that's underwater and dive and go.
Yeah, that's
That is wonderful. You hold your breath.
You dive? You can dive? Never can.
Water.
I can dive to the deepest.
Yeah.
And me too.
The pink and their water cups are over there, Hannah. The ones that are normal, the pink, the blue, and the little straw for water.
0.
0 feet deep is like this low. This high.
Yeah, you can go down it,
That's
Ezra.
1 foot.
You can do it.
Everybody say thank you to great grandmommy.
Thank you, Grandma.
Give her a round of applause for the stories. Thank you very much.